what is up, YouTube? Four Leaf Cards here. Hey, thanks for clicking. And today I've got a little bit of a story, and to me, this is the best part of the whole thing. Some of you might have seen John over at Wade Boggs Fan. Him and I had some conversation back and forth, and this is the story. So the card came in. Actually, some other things came in that are all somewhat pertinent, and I want to tell that story. So this started with the Nationals. It was my first National. Super excited to meet everybody, especially John. I mean, other people too, but John and I had met. If you hadn't heard that story, the LCS that I kind of started back up with, it's not my LCS. It's actually John's LCS, but this is the LCS that was going out of business, and we stopped and grabbed some wax packs and opened them up on the tailgate there over a 6-pack and traded cards. That turns out to be John's LCS. And so I was in there one day, and a guy came in and wanted to, was buying an old magazine rack that they had, must not have needed it. And I said, oh, hey, let me help you put that in the car. It's heavy. It's kind of awkward. It was kind of a big thing. And helped him put it in the car, and we shook hands, and I said, hey, just have a great day, whatever, and didn't think anything of it. And I went back in, and they were like, hey, aren't you a Red Sox fan? I said, yeah, I am. And they're like, that guy is like the biggest Wade Boggs collector around. I said, you have got to be kidding me. Like, what are the odds? Because, you're in Pennsylvania, and, kind of far from, you got to go through a lot of other major league teams to get to where we're at in Pennsylvania at that point. But anyway, so how the heck did that happen? But I said, man, I'd like to meet him, but I'm only down there every once in a while, and the odds of being at the card shop at the same time are virtually none. I didn't have any way to get a hold of the guy, whatever. And so I actually thought to myself, man, I wish this guy would just make some YouTube videos. And son of a gun, one day, John puts up a video. I'm a Wade Boggs fan, and I sent him a message like, hey, are you down in like Pennsylvania? Did you load a magazine rack into your car one day? So we connected. So it was a great story, just a great story. I had been waiting for him, not for too long actually, to put up some videos, and so got connected that way. But so anyway, so I met John again, knowing who he was, at the YouTube hangout on Thursday night. And so it was great to meet John and his wife. And next time I'm down in Pennsylvania, we're going to try to catch up. But anyway, I said, John, I've been thinking about it. And I really do. I've been trying to find a player that that is kind of my guy. And I have a lot of guys. That's the problem. I technically super collect Frank Thomas and Larry Walker. And I've got, tons of Nomars and Pedros and David Ortiz. But I just keep coming back to Wade Boggs. Just, I don't know. Just, he was my guy as a kid, and that's what it is. So I told John, I said, I think I'm going to join the Wade Boggs club or whatever. Like, I'm gonna start chasing Wade Boggs a little bit heavier. And so it's, it's a serious thing, So okay, well, I'll get more serious. We'll see what happens. I don't think I'll ever catch up to any of those guys, but I wanted to add some Wade Boggs things to my collection. And so part of that was I was looking for a card to bring home to Little Leaf. As he had a birthday coming up, and I wanted to get him something, and I wanted it to be shiny. I wanted it to be cool, and I got to get these in order here. This is the card that I took back from the National. So it's, as you can see, it's kind of shiny. Got kind of that blue shine to it. It's got a piece of bat. Nice picture of Wade Boggs. And I gave it to him, and he keeps it by his bed. So every night when he turns his light off, pretty cool. I told John I was going to cry, but anyway. So my next goal on this Wade Boggs tour thing or whatever I'm doing, project, I guess, is I said, okay, I gotta get a Wade Boggs 101. You know, if you're gonna be a serious Wade Boggs collector, you gotta get a 101. So get on eBay. There was this one. It was a leaf, and it was green, 1 of 1. This green 1 of 1 leaf from the National. And I thought, man, I gotta have that one. It's my first National. I'm for leaf. You know, my logo is green. Man, this green leaf 1 of 1 Wade Boggs from the National just is the story that I've got to tell. Like I gotta have it. So you start looking at comps. You know, a lot of Boggs 1 of 1 autograph. It was an autograph. You know, they go 120, 150. Some of the crazy stuff that have memorabilia in it will go higher, you know. So I'm like, okay, so I'm in the 150 range, which is crazy because Wade Boggs signs stuff for like $10 if you send it through the mail. So a Wade Boggs autograph is really not that valuable. But the 1 of 1s for, you know, there's this Wade Boggs group here. I forget what John called it, the Wade Boggs Syndicate or whatever. I got to get my terminology right if I'm gonna be playing with these Wade Boggs guys. But anyway, so I'm sitting there, and I don't have the sniper. I don't have Gixxon or whatever, these sniper programs on eBay. I actually hunt and kill my eBay auctions by hand. And so I'm sitting there, and I forget what it was, 9 o'clock at night, and you know the thing is at $60 or whatever, you know, and then 5 minutes left. It might have gone to 100. I can't remember. And I said, all right, it's going to be about 150. I'm gonna put in like 175, and I usually wait till about 10 seconds left. It gives me a quick hit. If I don't win it, I can go up another $5. So I put in 175 in like 10 seconds, and you didn't win. I was like 200, you know. And as soon as you start getting credit, I was just like I was hitting the button as fast as I could, and I ended up at 270. And I don't even know what happened. I was like so emotionally connected to this card. Like I had to have it. It was a green 4-leaf, not 101 from the National. Like I got stupid. And it's somewhat embarrassing, I guess. And I didn't win it. I was like, what? So I instantly sent a message to John. And I said, you Wade Boggs guys are crazy. Like who is paying $270 for, you know, a Wade Boggs autograph card, you know? And I just thought it was nuts. And he's like, he responds back like, oh, that was you. Like, what? So these guys are all watching all of these things all the time. And somebody had already made a comment like, oh, we weren't chasing it. It must have been somebody else bidding that. I don't know who would have bid that all the way up that high. And so there's somebody out there chasing these Wade Boggs 101s. So I was kind of bummed because that was it. That was it. And, you know, that was the card that I had to have. So I you know, after a little bit of back and forth with John, I was like, okay, I got to find another one. And I told him, I'm going to go look. And another one popped up. And this is it right here. I was looking, again, dry eyes are optional around here today. Looking for my other Wade Boggs 101, and this pops up. Wow. Sorry, I had to pause that there for a second to catch myself back up. But anyway, what are the odds of that card? I had no clue when I picked this other one up that they were going to rebuy it. Pretty cool. So it's a 2021 Archives retired signature series there of that darn card. So the story continues. So now it's like, I'm not letting that one go. I'm not letting it go. So I told John, and he told us, you know, he told his story. So we had some back and forth, and I said, well, you could let your guys know I'm going after it. That might help. And we're still not sure who. I don't know who the other person is that's chasing these things, but determined, bound and determined. I started my bid with the last 10 seconds at 305, thinking, well, they might go to 300. And thankfully, it stopped at like 227. So I don't know what it was, all in about $250, which is like the craziest thing to me. Oh my gosh. But to have this kind of the first big card that I've given, it's not a big card. Little Leaf gets a lot of cards that are, right now he's learning how to handle cards, right? So Little Leaf gets a lot of 10-cent cards, let's be honest. And he puts them in his binder and he loves them. But he's learning how to handle cards. So this one we put in a mag, we put in a sleeve, and we got a little stand that he keeps by his bed, like I said. This one, so as soon as I won this one, John's like, congrats, and I'm like, I'm crying, and he's like, why? Because you paid $250? He's like, no, I'm actually crying, like I'm emotionally like I am now, right now. But anyway, this is pretty funny though. Yeah, I should be crying because I paid $250 for a Wade Boggs autograph. It's crazy, but anyway, don't tell my wife. So anyway, this one is Little Leaf. If you're watching, there's going to be a letter that goes this one. This one's going to go away. And then I instantly went and sorry for the glare, guys, and found this one on eBay and purchased it immediately to go with it. So this is going to be my bedstand Wade Boggs card. So he'll have one on his bedstand. I got to get a mag for it, whatever. But I'll have the same card on my bedstand. This one is going away somewhere special with a note that kind of tells the story. And at some point way in the future, this will be Little Leaf's card. So if you're looking for a story, those are the cards. Pretty darn good story. Thank you, John, for pushing me along and giving me some advice and just being there for that purchase. Two purchases, well, one loss and one purchase. So that being said, to continue on with this stuff, I didn't have anything else really. I got Wade Boggs cards, but nothing else on the other side. So I picked up a couple of things. One being this blue jersey. I actually did get a gray jersey. I already kind of put it away. But that's a JSA Wade Boggs jersey. So we got that. And I picked up this, which I consider to be a little bit more interesting. And I don't know if this came this way from the thing, but it's number 3017. It's a Wade Boggs ball, and it's 3,000 hits. All of his balls that he signs now is 3,010 hits, right? Because that's how many he ended up with. But on the day that well, maybe not the day, but shortly after him getting his 3,000th hit, the Devil Rays looks like they made a bunch of balls to commemorate that. So there's the merchandising promotion. It's kind of like, I don't know, where like somebody having lunch on this thing or whatever, but kind of dirty. And I don't know how many, you would have thought they would have made like maybe 3,000 or something, but for some reason this has number 3017, which is kind of cool because it's 3,000 hits, and 17 is kind of a lucky number with St. Patrick's Day. It's the 17th, 317. So just it's kind of the 4-leaf St. Patrick's Day is our kind of holiday that we celebrate. So there it is. It's already in saran wrap. But Wade Boggs, 3,000 hits. And I'll probably just keep it that for the most part. We'll see. I don't know. Supposedly that's how you're supposed to keep your balls, is in saran wrap, so it doesn't, I don't know, get air or whatever, or doesn't dry out. So that's that. Wade Boggs ball. Some great stories on a Wade Boggs card. Thanks again, John. Wade Boggs jersey. And that's one heck of a Wade Boggs series for the week. That's enough emotion for me, at least for now. And hopefully that gets me halfway into the club, at least. So I appreciate you guys listening to this story, bearing with me as I get a little emotional, and still getting emotional looking at it. But anyway, if you guys are open to anything, best of luck. Don't forget to collect to connect. It's the people in the hobby that are the best part. And have an awesome day.